Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Devin here with the Forge. I had some issues with the audio recording, so I'm voicing it over now. Also, unfortunately, this is going to be the last episode of, I guess, our first run of the Radical Red. I had some issues with the ROMs and stuff and the save files, and somehow some stuff got deleted and I can't go back and recreate it just because of the randomizer. So we'll be starting run 1.5 next week. Same release time. But without further ado, I guess we'll get in this. It looks like we're leveling everybody up and about to go do a little rival fight here. So let's get it. I really like this team. This was a pretty dramatic episode also. Man, I'm just hate that I screwed up on my end, so that kind of stinks. Our Goldie's going to substitute here, hit him with a little Confuse Ray. I hope everybody is excited about the holidays. I know I'm pretty excited. I love seeing family and stuff. Get a little bit of time off work, which is always nice also. So yeah, we're just rolling through this bridge. Pretty easy rival fight. This game definitely is going to get a lot harder for us in our team here. Make it through the bridge here on Route 24. The Trainer's Bridge. So yeah, a couple of pretty simple and easy fights. Go off pretty much without a hitch up until a certain point. And we're rolling through. And fortunately, we've made it, fortunately. So yeah, this is the point where Scarecrow goes down. Man, I really like the Cacturn too. Yeah, easy battles for the most part. You know. Also, if you haven't checked out some pack openings, some of them have been pretty cool. And I think based off of the schedule of uploads here, there's a really, really cool one that is coming here maybe this weekend or the weekend after. All I know is the next few pack openings that we have scheduled are sweet. We pull some really, really cool cards, so make sure you go and check those out also. Yeah, so we learned a couple of moves here, had to switch out our grass types. Looking for a Miracle Seed to throw on it. There we go. We're going to continue down the bridge here. Nice Will-O-Wisp. I did this, but then forgot about Facade. So right here, we're pretty much just going to... It's crazy that didn't kill. After, what, 3 or 4 Hone Claws? I mean, come on. But that's a pretty easy win there for Raven. The Mabosstiff switches out, give us a Misdreavus. Probably not the best switch in by me, truthfully. But I think for the most part we actually do pretty decent here. Just have to wait and see what happens. Alright, we're heading off. Yeah, this is really just kind of a chill, kind of me talking through what's happening and stuff. So yeah. If there's any plans that anybody has for Christmas, feel free to leave a comment down below. Me and my family usually get together on like Christmas Eve and then We'll go see my wife's family on Christmas Day, and also my dad. My dad will do breakfast, and we'll have gift exchanges and stuff like that. So let me know what all you guys have planned for Christmas and stuff down below. I like this time of year. I just enjoy spending time with family and all that. And honestly, this Goldie right here, it is the perfect counter for that. Any ghost type, really. All it has is last resort, I think, and it can't touch anything. So us being behind a sub here actually really helps out. We do switch out, it looks like. Yep, easy enough. We'll go to our other ghost type and keep it moving. Alright, get ourselves an encounter. Before we get our encounter, we're going to grab us some great balls here. Give us a better opportunity to catch some stuff. Pick up all these TMs. With having the rare candy on, it gives you a lot of money. I don't know if it's cheating, but there's no way to beat this game without doing it. You'd have to battle every single trainer. And with the randomizer on, these trainers are crazy hard. So we get a Ditto, which just kind of stinks. We'll see, I guess, how that turns out. Too bad I can't use some of these encounters as like fodder. Also a Sandshrew, nice quick ball catch. And then we're gonna go through this monsoon and face all of these trainers. Most of these trainers I feel were pretty simple to beat, especially in the water with our Kingdra. We just Bolt switch out into Kingdra, Brine, or Hydro Pump. Even against these grass types here, we should win. We're so over leveled, truthfully. I mean, we're just one hitting them with any move. But we need to be high level. Trust me, we've got another gym fight, actually. I think it's cool that they added a bunch of other gym leaders and stuff from Generation 2 that you also fight in order to get TMs or... well, I guess they all give TMs for the most part. You know, and I don't think I've ever actually defeated all of them, if they all are even actually in the game. I would assume they are. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. In our next run, that'll be our goal, is to beat all 16 gym leaders in the Elite Four. Because, yeah, I'm not actually entirely sure where some of them are located. There's a lot of stuff about this game that I'm sure I missed, so in the comments, you guys can leave some comments and stuff and let me know. Alright, so Bugsy. Let's see what we can do here. We gotta hit a Hydro Pump. There it is. Too bad we couldn't hit the first one. That would have put us in a better situation. Confuse Ray this Ledian and then just Nightshade it down here. Hopefully get rid of it. Now all that's left is this here Scyther. That was a bit risky for me to stay in. A knockoff would have probably hurt. But we're just going to go at it with Raven, and it's a clean sweep there of Bugsy. Alright, we're headed off. We're going to go on a boat. Easy battles here. This one actually sometimes gives me a fright. But I think this is one of the ones where Ghost-type Pokemon kind of just walls this thing. Especially Ghosting Grass, seeing as it has Bullet Seed. But yeah, we're just rolling through here. Nice hone claws. It must have been a speed tie there. Alright, get Corviknight out of there. Firefox, I've never, I don't think ever, I don't know why I clicked Will-O-Wisp twice there, but I did. I don't think I've ever used, Delphox before. Here we get some ability pills. I don't know if we are going to check some abilities or not. We do have an encounter there. Female Nidoran. Name it Queen. Could have got a Goomy. This right here is a battle that gives you an egg. No, not an egg. I believe it's an Eevee, actually. And obviously in the randomizer it will be a random Pokemon. And it doesn't count against the Nuzlocke. I don't know why I didn't do it, to be honest. Have to make sure we do that in our next playthrough. Yeah, sorry if that's a spoiler. I just feel bad. I really screwed up on my end on getting this video to you guys, so I figured out a better way of doing things so that hopefully this never happens again. But never say never. You never know. Anything is possible always. But I figured I'd give you guys this episode and we would start fresh afterwards. Seeing as this episode was already created. I think we get a couple of encounters here. One in this city. We get our fossil. And one in the other route. And then also one, yes, down here by the SSN. Little garbage can. Yep. We do have a handful of Ultra Balls, which is nice. Name this thing Trash. That is what it is. Not that it's a trash Pokemon, but it's just a pile of trash. Get the bike voucher. Get our fossil. Maybe learn some moves here. I don't think we actually learn anything. We do get, nope. Thought about work up there. But we ended up not getting it. A Salazzle. Alright. Sally the Salazzle joins the team. Face this Ditto. That's easy enough. What I'm looking for here, I couldn't remember which one of these rooms has a TM, but one of them does, and there it is. Also an Oranberry, if you didn't know. Or maybe that was me talking to my Pokemon about giving an Oranberry, not sure. I did speed this up, it was a 50-minute long video. I don't know. There's probably a way better way I could have done some of this stuff, but I didn't, so unfortunately. These battles are going to give us an issue, for sure. They always do. These are the start where it's like, man, how do I beat this game? It's usually these battles here. But this one seemed to kind of go off without a hitch. So it hurts itself, gives me a little bit extra life. This battle here for sure, I feel like I did not prep very well enough for. Though I am trying to teach moves. I ultimately don't think I teach anybody anything. It's just tough. This is a tough one. Focus Sash is annoying. I think we end up making a mistake here. Maybe I could be wrong. Yep, right there. Firefox goes down. We've lost our... This battle really took it out of us. Unfortunately, it did. Forgot about the dragon typing. Dragon Pulse takes down my Kingdra here. And we lose quite a bit of a party. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. I hate having to go to this lava box and dropping off my Pokemon into the fires of Mount Doom. But that is where they are headed. Goodbye, good friends. Alright, so getting the rest of our team built back up here after devastation happens. Let's see what we got. Evolved Queen here, I believe all the way, because why not? We have Moonstones, we have all of those things. So we will go ahead and do it. Teach it Superpower over Double Kick. And yeah, rename that. I don't know how that ended up happening. I must have hit the wrong button. Teach it some Toxic. I bet we do. A little Flame Burst. Try to make it somewhat good. Ice Beams. Early Bird, Runaway, and I think Sturdy was the other one. Yeah, not very good abilities here, truthfully. I guess it's nice that we have like the Focus Sash essentially with Sturdy on the Salazzle. But, you know, I don't know. Could have probably moved some other stuff around and... Who knows? We're teaching some moves here. I didn't know that Nidoqueen actually had the attack stat that it did. It actually had pretty... I mean, it's not great, but it's decent. And with, like, its regular ability, I think, which is Sheer Force, it's actually not too bad. I don't think. Definitely switch out there, because that was going to be bad. Puts us to sleep. Corviknight comes out. Steel Wing it. This is the big problem. The knockoffs just hurt. Had a feeling I outsped there. Nice Flame Burst. We win that battle. Now we get our cut. And it's gym challenging time. The Electric Gym. We'll see how we do here. If I had to guess, because this seems to be always where I struggle. Our losses for the day are not finished. Let's see. Minchino. Ugh. You could tell I didn't know what to name this thing. We do have a shiny stone, so I think we go ahead and evolve this guy as well. And it learns a bunch of moves. Swift Swim. I have nothing to set the rain with. Get our encounter here. It's a Cufant. Olifant. Olifant. The Cufant. I think I end up getting another encounter here, which I don't think I ever end up using it. But I shouldn't have had the encounter here, so on our next run we will remember that. Nice Pursuit. Yeah, this... I should have just realized that I didn't need this thing and moved on, but hey, nobody's perfect. Bird times 3. Alright. think I'm setting up to take on the gym here. See how this goes. I do apologize again, guys, that the audio of this was no good. I accidentally clicked ability pill to try to level this thing up when I should have clicked rare candy, so there we go. Going forward, though, like I said, we should definitely have an easier time of uploading and a way of recording these things. I'm still trying to get all my stuff together. I got a new camera set up for the pack openings. It's just this. I'm still trying to get better set up, I guess. I don't have like a big PC, and I'm not going to get one anytime soon. They're very expensive. And I'm just not willing to spend all that money, truth be told. But that's okay. We will make do with what we've got, one way or another. Alright, so here we go. Lt.Surge. Nice bulldoze. Forgot about Scald. It pretty much nullifies the fact that I have a Sand Shrew, which I just let go. The crit sucks there. My table is completely destroyed. That almost dies. And is paralyzed. We are definitely in trouble. Somehow, some way, I end up making it out of here alive. Don't know how. I have to let Sally go down. I volt switch here. Nice rock tomb. I bulldoze and die, and volt switch isn't doing very much to me. A dragon pulse. The Ampharos. I had a comment saying that I disrespected Ampharos. I do apologize for that, because Ampharos was my hard carry throughout the majority of this. And if I see an Ampharos from now on, I think I'm just going to go ahead and catch it. Truth be told. Because it is a hard carry. I mean, having Volt Switch that early and all that, man, is that nice. Take our items off these guys who have passed. And send them along their way. Again, I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe if you like this type of content. There'll be another episode next week. It'll just be a brand new run, unfortunately, because there's no way for me to recreate where I was, unfortunately, and it sucks. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. Happy holidays, and God bless. Thanks.